Hey, good morning, and welcome to the Trucker Rudy Show. We are finally ready to roll. Are you guys ready to come and ride along with me? Well, if you are, give me a big fat thumbs up, leave me a comment below, let me know you're ready to roll. But before we get our day started, let's not forget to say thank you very much to our sponsor, Mr. Trucker Jukebox, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. He has a YouTube channel as well, so do me a favor and go check him out. And if you like what you see, hey, subscribe to him and let him know I sent you over there. He has contributed a lot to this channel, so I really do appreciate it. And we also got a donation this morning. Yes, we did. So that was coming from Mr. Howard. He's a subscriber of mine, so thank you very much for that donation. And one thing that I was going to talk about, or been wanting to talk about for a good while, is I'm not super good with Photoshop. So if anybody out there that is watching my video is really good with Photoshop and stuff like that, and you would like to make me a channel banner for my YouTube channel, hey, please leave me a message or email me. My email should be in the description below underneath every single video. So email me and tell me what you need. Maybe I can send you some pictures or whatever, and yeah, get something created there. But I'm not really super good with that. I'm pretty good with, you know, regular photos editing and stuff like that. But not so much with Photoshop, right? So if you guys are interested in creating a banner for me, I would love to hear from you. And what else was there I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, I would like to bring back some of these things that I used to have in my video. And that is, if any of you guys would love to be on my video, please send me your clip, record a little bit of a clip, and I'll implement that into my video. I would like to bring that back. So if you're interested in doing that, you can either email me or message me on Messenger or upload it to Google Drive. That's a free site right there. Upload it to Google Drive is the best, because then it gives me the high resolution. And then just share that link with me, and then I'll receive that. You can send it to my email there, and once I receive that, then I can request access to it, and then I can download the full resolution of it. That's usually the best way to do it. But either way, if you don't know how to do that, you know, like, I would really love to integrate that back into my channel. We used to do that all the time, like have different YouTubers or subscribers or whatever send me a few clips here and there, and then integrate them into my video. So that would be a lot of fun, I think. But anyways, I gotta go. I've been spending way too much time here. I've been rendering my video, you know, like the day before yesterday's video was where I met up with Dawn and all of that. We flew our drone. So I just finished editing that this morning. So that took me a good while. But now let's get out of here, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So stick around and we'll show you the road. It is time to get out of here, guys. I had a little bit more than 10 hours off, but you know what? I decided I was gonna relax a little bit. I didn't want to get behind on rendering my videos and all of that again. At least I'm trying my best, right? I'm still one day behind, but not too terribly bad, right? And so we made it up to this Husky truck stop here last night. It is in Bradford, Ontario, and it's got some pretty serious holes right here, so you gotta be really super careful going through here, and especially at night. So I'm gonna try and get on the asphalt here as soon as I can. So here we go. Yeah, there's almost always parking in this place, so I kind of like going here. Plus, that way, I'm out of Toronto, right? And that way I don't have to deal with rush hour this morning. We were really lucky. I had like 8 minutes remaining when I pulled my parking brakes, you know. It's like, yeah, perfect. I was looking at it like when I got to the terminal, I picked up my preloaded trailer. was looking at it and I'm like, it's only 78 kilometers from there up to here. I'm like, I have a little bit over an hour remaining. I could do that. So I went ahead and did that. We got real lucky, made it here with 8 minutes to spare, so that was awesome. So here we go. The sun is partially shining through, but I was looking on the radar this morning, and further north it is a mix of stuff. Ice, snow, rain, a mix of stuff. So that's another reason why I haven't really been too super excited about getting out of here, right? I said, you know what, let me just relax a little bit longer, render my video, and I needed to put a few of my already rendered files into my hard drive. I have an external hard drive where I put all my video files into. I only started that last year, I think in February, but I have a backup of all of my videos from that day on. I actually have two 4 terabyte
take the entrance
hard
to the right on
drives
Highway 400 North Barry
that are slowly starting to fill up. One is already filled up. The other one is about halfway filled up already. So yeah, I got every video file since that day stored on there. And what I needed to do is take it off of my computer, because my computer's hard drive was starting to fill up. I needed to take it off of there and put it onto that external hard drive. So that way I could free up some space on my hard drive on my computer. And so we went ahead and did all of that, put our video together. That took a little while because I had so much footage. That's like going to be like a 37-minute video. I know you guys have probably already seen it by now, but if you haven't, do me a favor, go check it out. And so let's go ahead and get out of here. Hammer down.
Continue on this
Hopefully
road
we
for
don't
39
run
kilometers.
into too much of weather up here, and we run into it. Hopefully it won't be too bad, right? I am getting closer and closer to Sudbury, Ontario. Yeah, I was gonna go to Highway 11, but then when I woke up this morning, I was looking at the radar and all of that, and it looked like it was gonna be much better weather this way. And usually that's the opposite, right? And so, yeah, we ended up going Highway 17, and now we're almost up to Sudbury. I know there's that one rest area I kind of pulled into last time when I went through here. And so, of course, somebody's got to call me, right? And so now, I'm thinking I'm going to go pull into that rest area up there, and I'm gonna go warm me up some lunch and have me some lunch, because I haven't had anything to eat yet today other than I had me a can of peaches this morning. And so that's it, that's all I had. And so we're gonna do that and continue on with our journey, right? But I'm happy at least it's not ice raining or snowing or anything like that. It's just rain. It's plus 5 degrees right now. It was plus 8 earlier, but anyways, they have made this road now as a double lane each way, which that is really, really nice. They've been really working on that for a while. Eventually their goal, from what I understand, is they want to make this a 2-lane highway each way all the way to Manitoba, right? Because a lot of these stretches are still just 1 lane each way, right? And that's going to make it really, really nice once they have completed that. I guarantee you that. At least you'll be able to go around people that are slower than you want to go, or you know, whatever. At least they have a little bit of a shoulder here. You can pull over if you really have to. You know, before you couldn't really do any of that, right? I decided to go ahead and make me a little bit of a pit stop, guys. And this is that same pit stop or rest area or slash scale that you want to call, whatever you want to call it, then I stopped at a while back ago. And went and did my circle check, because we got dangerous goods or hazmat load or whatever you want to call it. And so I went ahead and checked everything. All my placards are still on it, so that is awesome. And one thing that I noticed when I was editing my video this morning was that there's something going on with my adapter for my GoPro here, where I have my microphone plugged into. Because with these new GoPros, you need, or even the older ones, you needed an adapter to be able to plug in a 3.5mm head jack. You know, you can't just plug it directly into the GoPros. And so I've noticed that there is something wrong. There's a bad connection, or so, not really, like there seems to be a miscommunication between that device and the GoPro. And where I started noticing it is the other day, I plugged my cable into that adapter as well to get the data off of there, like all my video files, to put them into my computer, and it wouldn't recognize my drive. It's like, okay, that's weird. So I didn't think anything of it. And then later, I listened to it when I was editing my videos, and I noticed my audio is a lot quieter, and it looks like the one channel is much quieter than the other one, and so the whole thing is not being captured at the actual level of audio. So if you have noticed that on the last couple of days too, please forgive me. I'm gonna have to get me a new adapter so I can run the microphone off of it. But what I'm having to use is the GoPro 7's audio, which I'm doing now. But you know, you hear a lot more background noise and stuff like that, so I don't really like that, but that's the only thing I can do. I don't have another adapter handy because they're expensive. Like I told you guys before, it costs me a lot of money to operate this YouTube channel, right? And so that's why I always say it's muchly appreciated if any of you guys actually decide to donate. Not that I'm asking, I'm just saying it's muchly appreciated if you guys do, which we had this morning. Mr. Howard donated to us, right? And I really appreciate that, because just the adapter alone for this GoPro is going to run me about 85-90 bucks just for the adapter alone, you know. So I'm going to have to get me a new one here, which I guess I can do, no big deal, I guess, but I'm just gonna have to go get me a new one, and that's just how it goes. But anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about that. It's just part of life, you know. Things break, right? It happens. Nothing lasts forever. I've had this one now for a good while, and I guess it's just starting to get old. That's all it is. Because it's not the connection going into the GoPro, because I tried it. When I connect my cable directly into the GoPro, my drive pops up right away on my computer, no problem. So I know it's that connection right there, that adapter. But anyways, we are very, very close to Sudbury now. This pullover area is actually only about 30 kilometers before Sudbury. I decided to pull in there and get me my bite to eat and check on things, because every so often you're supposed to go and park and check on everything when you're hauling hazmat or dangerous goods, right? So that's what we did, taking care of all of that. So now we're back at it. I have been going here for a little while already, and it is starting to get a little bit later in the afternoon, so I said, you know what, I gotta turn on my camera again, show you guys on what we're looking at, right? And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. We got a little bit of a river kind of on the side of the highway here. And I remember a couple of weeks ago when I went down here, well, probably about a month ago, I guess, this whole river was still frozen. So right now it's not frozen anymore, but I do see still snow on the other side of the highway, on both sides of the highway, really. I mean, I still do see snow up here, but for the most part, we're good to go. Our roads are good. I get a little bit of drizzle here and there, but nothing too serious. I'm just giving her today. I got another 117 kilometers to go. Then I'll be coming into Sault Ste. Marie. not saying it right, but whatever. You're gonna have to forgive me. I just can't spell it right, I'm guessing. But regardless, it's gonna get darker here pretty soon, especially since you know, it is cloudy, right? So usually when it's cloudy, the sun goes down a little bit quicker. And so I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna call it a day once I get up to Sault Ste. Marie. I think that's about as far as I'm gonna make it today. I could definitely make it a lot further if I wanted to, but I need a shower, and I worked really super hard yesterday, so I don't have a whole heck of a lot of hours. I only had a little over 20 hours remaining this morning, and so that's not gonna get me home tomorrow anyway, so may as well go to bed a little bit early, and then maybe get going super early in the morning and get a good long day in tomorrow. You know, I have moments like that every once in a while where, you know, some days I feel great and I can put in that 700 miles like I did yesterday, and then some days, you know, like after that, you know, I just want to take it a little easy, right? Especially since I know I can't make it home tomorrow. Otherwise I would have been really giving her, but that ain't gonna happen, so whatever. But I'm just really happy that I haven't really run into any ice rain or snow or anything like that, so the roads are just wet, that's all. I have now made it up to Sault Ste. Marie. I think I'm saying it right now, maybe. But yeah, I went in here and found me a parking spot, and went and took me a much needed shower. So now I'm done for today. All I got left to do is schedule my video here on YouTube, so that way you guys can actually see it tomorrow, and that's it. And then I'm going to bed. I'm kind of tired today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I drove so late yesterday, and I didn't really well, I slept good, but don't get me wrong, but it's just tiring whenever you drive kind of late like that, right? But anyways, did you know that my sponsor trucker Jukebox has also got a radio show? Check him out right there. Speaker Radio it is. Yes, indeed. But anyways, let me go ahead and get out of here, schedule my video for today, or for tomorrow, I mean. And then I'm going to go get me a good night's sleep, and I am planning on leaving fairly early in the morning. So with that being said, I love you guys all, and we'll see you tomorrow.